Hey guys. Alright, I was asked to make a video about my dual boxing, so I'm gonna do that. There's a lot of things out there that tell you how to do this. This is just one of them. I didn't want to spend anything on it, so this is the free version. The first thing you're gonna want to do, you want to go get this program called hotkeynet. It's a free download. Just go to this website, hotkeynet.com, and download it. Once you have it installed, you need a script. If you're smart enough and you want to write your own, that's fine. WoW's been out for fucking ever, you don't need to. So, this is the script that I have. I actually just stole this from the internet, edited it with just a couple things to do what I wanted to do, and I don't think it'll affect anything you guys are doing either. But I will include this in the description of the YouTube video when I put it up. If you want to look through it though, basically this tells hotkeynet what to do between your two World of Warcrafts. Once you get this all downloaded, you're really going to put it into, like I have mine saved to the desktop. As you can see right here, here's hotkey. Inside is where I put the script I have, which I call it 2x lock. It's just what I call it. Doesn't really matter what you name it, but it has to be within this folder here. Once you do that and you save it there, all you have to do is load the script once and it'll stay loaded until you do it. The only things in this program that I have used are the load script, reload script, or edit script. Edit script may not be needed unless you specifically have some sort of use. There might be something there in case you're not playing the same classes. I don't know, I run 2 warlocks, so if I ever use this for anything else, they'll always be identical classes. The turn on and off button, if it's on, you'll start noticing things kind of funky when you try and use things because it's trying to send keys to certain windows. So don't turn that on until you are absolutely ready to play. And then the other thing you'll need to know about is renaming a window, which I'll show in just a second. Okay, so when you are playing 2 accounts, you do have to go into your launcher and go to settings. And you need to have this box here checked that says allow multiple instances of BattleNet. It'll tell you using this will let you run multiple copies. It'll cause weird things to happen. That's true. The only weird thing I've seen happen is whenever you are trying to load things up. Like watch, I'll load one here. It'll start up. Now, at this point, if you were to try and click on your other one while it's loading, it'll actually disconnect. At this stage, you have to get into the game first. So let me go ahead and get Clutch Norris on. I like to let it just completely load before I try and load the next one so there's no disconnects or anything like that. Okay, there I am all working together. Cool. Then let's get the second one going. We'll get Dottie White moving. Okay, let me get somewhere where I know it's not going to cause a problem. Now I know the looks a little laggy. It's because I have two clients going at max detail, and they're of course recording the screen too. So, but they don't have to be in the same place for them to work. I just want to make sure I get somewhere where I don't go jumping in water or something. Okay, here's fine. Okay, so the script itself, the real core part that is really important is like this sort of section here. This is telling um, this is telling the game, and right here, like all this, it's telling it like, hey, send commands to WoW1 and to WoW2. WoW1 and WoW2 are actually the names of your windows. This is probably the most annoying part of this whole thing is I'm sure there's macros you can do to make it automatically do it. I don't care that much, but for this, you basically click on Actions, rename a window, and it's waiting for you to right click on the window you want to rename. So I'm going to take Dottie White here. She's the one I usually start with. I'm going to right click, and now I'm allowed to type. I'm going to call it WoW1. This has to be exactly as it appears in the script. So now this is now considered WoW1, as you can see me up here in the top left. All right, let's go back to Clutch. You pull him up, and you go back to your hotkeynet, and you go to rename a window. It's waiting for you to do it again. Right click on the bar. It's now ready. WoW 2. Okay. At this point, anything you do is now sent from Dottie White, in this example, to Clutch Norris. How you actually set those keys up is up to you. As you saw in the script, it's actually looking for anything from A to Z, 0 to 9, plus minus, F1 to 12, except WASD. And the reason why that's important is I didn't want it to be set up to where if I push forward, both characters move forward. I would rather have it be I move forward with one and the other guy is just on follow. Now, on Clutch, I have my main bar of stuff, um, but this second row I have is specifically for when I'm leveling up Dottie White and I just want Clutch to go around dotting things up for me. So I have macros set. This is up to you. You don't have to do this, but this is what I do. And if I'm doing this wrong, I don't know macros that well, but I'm sure there's easier ways. But basically, I have, like for this example, corruption. I have corruption set to number 3 on my action bar here. So this is going to be a little bit challenging because we're not in the same place. But I can kind of do pretty well. Let's see if this works. Yeah, that'll work. Okay. I just wanted to make sure that my actual targeting is going to work, even though I call out Dottie in the target. So normally my macro is set to target Dottie and then assist her. So then not only does it targets her, it assists the target that she's on. So that way I'm always attacking the one she's trying to attack. I'm gonna separate these windows just so. Let me try this. Let me see if I can make it any. It's gonna look pretty horrible as far as quality, but I just want it so you can see them working together. Okay. Oops. Don't need that anymore. Don't need the script. You don't need these up. Okay. Let me turn on hotkeys. So it is now ready to go. So here's Dottie. She's moving, and Clutch is not. That's fine. Um, I can actually press 1 right now, and nothing's happening because he's not in range himself to receive it. But if I was, this number 1 is actually a macro to say, hey, target Dottie White and follow her. So that way I can always kind of keep him in track when I'm going through my quests. I can be like, if I see he got caught in something, or maybe I stopped him from some reason, maybe I made him do AoE, I can quickly just hit 1 on mine without even looking at the other screen, and he'll just start following me. So let's target a squirrel here, and I'm over here on Dottie. So I'm going to press 3. It's not going to do anything on Dottie because she's got nothing to target, but Okay, that's good to see that failing. All right, that's okay. I see what I did wrong. Somehow my thing did not save its thing. So let me go back and rename that. Sorry about that. Oh, see, it's messing up because I have the. It's a good example of why you need to turn that off when you start typing because it will mess with things. Okay, so Dottie's going to be WoW1. Clutch is going to be WoW2. Actions, rename window, right click. That probably, I think that changed when I changed the resolution, I believe. So good thing to keep in mind if you mess with this. Okay, now we're back. So here I am. I'm going to turn on hotkeys again. And you could see down here, it was trying to send the commands, but it couldn't find WoW1 and it couldn't find WoW2. So let me go back. Okay, we've got a scroll targeted. I'm going to sue it, and there we go. I'm over here on Dottie. As you can see, Clutch is acting just fine. He's the one throwing all the commands, even though I'm over here in Stormwind and he's over in Darnassus. So that's really all there is to it. The setup is very easy. Once you take that script that I have and you just install it and you follow those directions I gave you of renaming the windows here, that's really all you need to do. You can do this with as many windows as you theoretically want. From what I understand, I think the Blizzard launcher only allows you to do 8 at a time. And at that point, I think you have to go get another computer to run another 8. But that's how I do it.